Daddy, chill.
Well. Yo, hot dog flavor. Water. My man. Yo, Asterisk, welcome in. Why didn't I hear the daddy chill? I guess the music is loud. Guys, fuck Microsoft. The heck is going on? I can't load the settings page. What the frick? Bro, I've been gone a bit. I have not been. I've been pondering. I've been pondering. My head's been working overtime. How are you, hot of flavor water? We're gonna play some League today. No Wi-Fi for 4 days. All right. Well, I guess I went away at the right time. I kind of missed hanging out with chat. Like, streaming is really fun. It makes me feel better. It was hard for me to get myself to start after what I've been dealing with the past couple of days. Bro, you haven't. Wait, were you born into Wi-Fi? Jesus, you're a toddler. I'm good. I'm good. Much more relieved. I made plans. I'll get into them. Welcome, everybody. My settings page has not loaded yet. Load beach. Yeah, beach. Oh, finally. Oh, yeah. Now, not since you were born, but in a very long time. I think I had Wi-Fi. Oh, I prefer. No, I just streamed my hair. I don't have. I streamed my hair to make it even, because otherwise the sides were thick and yeah. I'm a dinosaur. Yeah. Bro, I'm pushing 30. Holy. And I guess like me pushing 30 is kind of like what got me started thinking on like when Turkey trip. I already did a hair transplant in Saudi. This whole area is transplanted. I'm going to do another round in February. It's in the shedding phase right now, so it'll grow over the next couple of months. Yeah. In my self-righteous suicide. So I was thinking about like the Ireland stuff and how like I don't feel entirely confident. They're doing all right. Confident about like what if I go there, study there, and then the job market is ass, and so like catching strays after transplant is supposed to shed. So like they take the damn it, they take the hair from the back, right, and then they put it in the front, and once the follicles are like settled, the old hair kind of falls off. Donor spot is all here. Where I was going to go to Ireland, but I changed my mind. No more Ireland. I decided I will have much better runway if I just go to Sri Lanka and start a business instead. Yeah, so I'm going to start a security business. I'm going to save up for one more year. Donor area. This is the boys here. Hot dog flavor water is saying it. The actual donor area is from my butthole, from the ass crack. In your heart forsaken. You're back in Saudi? Nice. How's Saudi? It's hot. It's really hot. It's Oh, I watched all of the Shrek movies. I watched Shrek 1 through 4. It's all ogre now. Fun time. The Shrek movies kind of that's why we call Abu a crack. Hey, what up, Nachi dude? Good to see you. What was I going to do? Why is diarrhea the text I copied? So I did a lot of research, especially today. Sri Lanka is gonna start doing data sovereignty stuff, and they have their own personal data protection act that they're gonna enforce next year. Yeah, hear me out, God of Water. Say if I go to Ireland, I I then have to look for a job, and then I get a job, and then I'm tied to an employer, right? And I had to go to the office and all of that. Yeah. And see, I don't get a job. I'll have like runway to like try to look for like a job right after uni. I'll have runway for 2 years, and I'll have to be like very conservative with my money. So no Guinness either way. And I can't go to Michigan, eat all the lettuce. Bro, I've been relating to the lettuce bug people the past week. It's part of why I couldn't stream. Like I I had like 2 pee holes for the past week. I've been pissing out of my butthole. Um, so so I'm very empathetic to the lettuce bug people. When I go to Sri Lanka, I'll get to the cost of business. First, I have a house there. I'm not gonna have to pay rent. What up, Defias? Good to see you, Defias. I'm excited for Friday. It'll be a good time. You're starting on Friday, right? Your in the Hivala? Yeah, in the Hivala. Nice big house. Right now it's being rented out, and we will get access to the house in February 2028. Not behind Rosewood. Yo, Max Wayne, welcome in. Good to see you. In February 2028. So I'll just save aggressively, and I'll travel. I like traveling. That's the only thing that and when I travel, I don't like spend crazy. Usually I have like friends wherever I go, and I stay at their place. I'll go like for the cons, TwitchCon, blah blah blah. Music's too loud. And I can also travel to Ireland if I want. And just for tourism purposes, not for looking for work. And I'll save up as much as I can, and then I'll just start up my own practice. I deal with the equivalent of the PDPA in Saudi. I know what's required for a company, and most of it's going to be fintechs, health techs that are looking to implement this and make sure that they're compliant. And I want to set up a 24/7 security operations center. And here's the kicker. Look at this. Sri Lanka average L1 security. So L1 security is like juniors fresh out of college. Security analyst salary Sri Lanka, right? This is from Google, but there's like an official source. Where is it? Yeah, this is about cybersecurity. Yeah. This is a career guide from Sri Lanka. So for a junior, a security analyst from no wait, junior is L1 entry level, 0 to 2 years. Their monthly salary minimum 50K, maximum 80K, right? 80K thousand LKR to USD. That's what the market rate for an L1 security analyst is. And I can easily beat that rate and like look for good talent, and I'll interview them myself. Get a team of 5. I'll be paying like $1,000, $1,200 monthly. The other thing is my current company is heavily reliant on a one-man security operations team. And I want to get to a point where I'm like, they're already at a point where they're too reliant on me. Like, if I leave, things will go tits up for them. So when I am planning to leave, I'll be like, I'm going regardless to start my own venture. If you want my services and you want to keep me on the payroll, I'm going to be working remotely in Sri Lanka, right? And I can get better. So in security, there's this, check Discord. Oh shit, look at that. Guinness. What's a Smidix? Or it's an Irish drink. And I'll tell them like, oh, so in security there's this thing called MTTR. Not response, no, I guess you can say mean time to resolution. Or response to incident time seem. So incident response time. During night, there's like, I'm not actively looking at the alerts, and I only like triage the alerts that happen in the middle of the night when I wake up. Yo, what up, Zeno? Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. I'm happy to be back. Bruh. So when you respond to a case, that's also tracked down. And when auditors or regulators ask, like, what's the average response time to an incident? You really want to show that it's like within the hour. I'm not shifting to Sri Lanka now, but in a year time. I don't like being in Saudi. I don't like having to answer to someone, and I don't like having to go to the office every day. Um, and the every 2 hours of my life going into commutes and then not having energy to do what I to myself in the evenings. And I think it's time. Like, I've been in the industry 9 years. I know my stuff. Um, I've built security functions from the ground up. I know what it takes to be in the business. So why not start my own? And there are very few security service providers in Sri Lanka. The few are like big telecom companies there. And when this PDPA takes into effect and the data sovereignty laws are being enforced, a lot of companies are going to be investing in cybersecurity. Yeah. And all of these telcos are going to soak up that demand, right? With their supply, and they'll get to a point where they can dictate the rates. They can charge higher prices because there are a few providers, and I can undercut them. And I can tell my current CEO that, like, hey, I will have a team of analysts, and I can keep them on the payroll I can keep them on the clock 24/7, rotate them so that people can monitor 24/7, and the response times will be like within 15 minutes instead of like 4 hours. And it's kind of win-win. And I already know like the organization well enough, so they don't have to reinvest in someone to learn how like my current organization works. And my current organization can be like the training ground for my analysts. And I miss being part of a team and training juniors. It'll give me that opportunity to like engage with that side of myself again and show them the ropes. Um, and then I can also learn about like what their career aspirations are, where they want to be, and then like put them on a path so that they can get to that point while working for me. Yeah. And since I'll have one credible customer, um, I can use that as like a marketing fact and target like domestic businesses. And since I already have a monitoring team, I wouldn't have to invest more money as each customer comes in, right? And the other cool thing is I can do the whole build in public thing. I can stream all of this. I can stream myself building this business because I'll be my own person. I won't have to ask permission from an employer about being able to stream and work at the same time. At my last job, my buddy ended up solo running their IT. We were all on the way out, but he helped them hire a new person. 2 weeks later, a new guy starts and quits. No. Another week later, he starts his practice and they rehire him for consulting. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. What a Chad. Right? um as his clients tosses new analysts at them for training. Nice. So yeah, pretty much see like same line of thinking. I also have an MBA that I don't put to use. So why not finally practice my MBA? Right? Um my MBA, Master's of Business Administration. Um Also the law stuff I don't have to throw out the window. I still want to learn law. Steal my idea, bro. Everyone's starting an MSSP. They're just not doing it in Sri Lanka. Like, Sri Lankan brain drain is real. Like, Sri Lanka brain drain statistics. Over 50% of state university graduates, 80 to 90% in critical fields like medicine, engineering, agriculture, migrating permanently. Yeah, it's toasty, but I'm under AC, so that's fine. So like people leave the country, and there are a lot of people who can't afford to leave. Yeah. So all smart people are leaving. And worst case, if this doesn't work out, right? Because all of the smart people are leaving. This is for junior Zeno, for someone that's straight out of university that wants to be an L1 security analyst. Yeah. Um, but for someone with my experience that has worked in the industry like 9 years, um, the salary is pretty much half of what I'm receiving now, but which is like more than enough to have a very like lavish lifestyle. Sounds abusive, yeah, but take into factor cost of living in the country. It's not so like average Sri Lankan monthly salary is around 55 to 80, so around 180 to 65. Yeah, and I'm definitely not gonna just and the 29 is the upper value, and I can easily beat it with the runway that I'll have. And I'm not gonna like do the whole come to office thing. I don't want to even I'll say hybrid, but I don't want you to come like every once a week or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much like how it is for me now. Hot flavor water. Um, I'm like fully like remote, but whenever I want you to come, like when I want the team together, you all should be able to come together, and we can plan like the next couple of weeks together, right? Like hybrid, but I don't want to see you. I don't want you to come to the office like every once um a week or twice a week or whatever. Yo, what up, Arun? Arun, what happened? Right? So yeah, all of that. Twice a year, yeah. You got dogpiled. Yeah. Share the tweet. I want to see. I haven't been on Twitter all day today. So yeah, that's my plan. And the whole like enforcement of data sovereignty laws, personal data laws. There's like trade. God damn it. Let me go find it. Who is this guy? Bro, Arun was hard, bro. Then you'd have liked Arun's Twitter history the past 4 days. I understand where Arun's coming from and why he has his takes, but I'm like in a completely different line of work, so I don't fully share his opinions. Because most of my work is tool calling, right? Not producing code, and I think tool calling, producing code, you're generating tech debt, even if the code works. You're producing. Yo, Shark Alien, welcome. Good to see you. What up, Footlong? Welcome. You're producing, even if the code works, you're producing tech debt because people are just making code and they don't understand the underlying, like what is being, what they don't understand the recipe, right? So if something happens, or say there's a rate limit and you can't make a change and there's an outage, you need to know, you need to have the context in your head to go exactly where you want to go fix, right? Or 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 for example, no more subsidized subscription pricing. You have to pay like insane amounts just for a simple query, and it's not feasible to run, but you have all of this code that you don't understand. How are you going to like train the people to like learn it all to fix it? Copy pasted stack trace while Cloud Code was running into Cloud Code to queue up fixing the error. Yeah, it's a slot machine. But who dogpiled on you? What happened? If your business implodes, all right, while Arun does that. So yeah, I think let's see it. All right. Thank you, Max Devane. Yeah, it was a very aggressive response. You read this as smart, you're this close to punching a wall. Please shut the fuck up about things you don't understand. I literally work in software engineering, being forced at metaphorical gunpoint to use Claude Code. Okay. They produce far more bugs than help for the price. It is far better just write code by hand. Bro, 100 responses, holy. Let's see the code tweets. Right, agreed, Labubu. Yo, Penguin, sorry I didn't say hi. Welcome in. This is stuck in your head now. Yeah, all of his skill issue. That's why when you brought it up yesterday on your stream, I was like, skill issue.
This looks like, my god. Oh my, look. This looks like the cracks from the first showing of gonorrhea. Your roads look like gonorrhea. And now you're gonna see what happens when you expose my game. Gonorrhea roads, yes. Gonorrhea roads, yes. Gonorrhea roads, yes. Gonorrhea roads, yes. Mr. D-Boy has gonorrhea roads.
Right. All right. Yeah, I keep that because I want to get to Jackie in a bit. But that's an average Mr. D-Boy in shambles. Average Jackie Codes Weaver experience. If you can't get value out of agentic coding, you're probably insanely bad at written communication. All right. Mr. Unemployed. Unless you're working on an embedded airplane code or custom game engine, your custom programming, I'm going to be insanely skeptical of a claim that AI just totally doesn't work for your projects. Do you say it totally doesn't work? it's non-deterministic. There's a big chance of it not working, and you have to like pretty much gradient you descend your way until something works. Just keep feeding it and spending insane amount of money when you could have just hired someone to do it. Produce bugs is telling on yourself a little bit. Current crop doesn't often write buggy code unless you're trying to one-shot something. But there's like a large amount of people that do agree with you as well, right? No, you're just realizing how truly stupid everyone is in this industry is. There are probably 2,500 people in the world that keep the internet running. There's a lot of truth to this tweet. When I was working in Canada, one of like the new hires is talking about how they want to move to the US because the salaries there are just significantly higher. I was like, you can make a decent living based off the salaries in Canada. They're not like fancy, but you can like have a decent life, right? And I told him at the time that I believe the salaries in the US are just like way too high and not sustainable. And couple years later, now you see like massive layoffs, people pulling down the work, pulling down spending on IT, keeping core people around. All of the people with the day in the life videos are gone. Okay, that's reasonable, Max Swain, but that like that's when it matches like living costs. Yeah, the day in life shit was so dumb. But still, it was like not sustainable. Like how people who would just work on like one small feature in big tech like AWS or Google were getting like paid 300,000 plus 400,000 plus salaries, and they had a lot of time on their hands to like make day in the life videos. Yeah, none of this shit works, and where it does work, the stuff it makes is definitional technical debt. On account of it being so non-idiomatic, you might as well be reversing assembly. Why is it that only lefty developers that have such a skill issue? I've not written a line of code since Jan. I don't think it's like a left or right thing. There are a lot of people in the right who have issue with it as well. Highly complex finance, and there are people who are very experienced, right? Like they've been in the industry for 30 plus 40 plus years, but they're not working in the industry now. They don't understand what it's like working with like extremely large code bases, multi uh with an organization, many people. um and they're building whatever they want to build on their free time, which is like personalized software. There are also like skill issuing people. My point is sometimes people don't look at that. Working AWS but living in New York might be net income less than Montreal despite lower salaries, higher taxes. Yeah, I'm just talking about the US in general. I understand like working in big city like San Francisco, New York, California, it does match, but the like the coworker that I was talking to, he wanted to live somewhere remote and get paid like 300 plus when and he was not a very talented person. He was just looking at the money. Like, yeah, there's a lot of nuance to it, but like I did believe that it was like, yeah, doubt he will though. Okay. Here's a very simple question. Ask you, out of every prompt, how many times has the harness got it right the first time? No, it doesn't usually get it right the first time. You gotta, the whole one shot thing is not easy to achieve. They say use AI in coding has a lot of different meanings. So it doesn't work. I mean, are they addressing the point where like the whole one shot thing is? Does it count if my prompt make it read Slack and fill my timesheet? Python. What the heck is Python? Any who say they're forced at gunpoint to use this spend all their effort on getting it to not work while the rest of the engineers try to get it to work. Why do you have to try to get it to work though? It's supposed to work. If you claim that it works. I don't know plenty of devs in Fang who disagree with you. Bruh, I'm very dismissive of people in Fang. They're usually like locked into doing one small feature. They're very large organizations. There are very few. They're like the core developers, but they're very few, and they're like in charge of like keeping the whole business running. The other day, I asked Codex to fix an issue, and who knows how many tokens you burned to have that fucker remove one file. Today I asked Claude to reorganize the folder when I could have easily done it myself. If these guys have convinced non-engineers that LLMs work really well for coding, but the non-techies don't realize that these guys are literally leaving out that they have to keep. Yeah, they do have to keep prompt. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. You have to get it. You either have to like spend hours and for this to work well, you need to have domain expertise, right? To fine tune and write up a good the markdown files, maintain the context, or it's not going to get it right at the first time, and you're going to have to like keep cleaning up and telling it don't do this the next time, add this to your context so you don't do it the next time. It doesn't work out of the box. But a lot of non-techies, yeah, they're like, oh, you know, software engineering is dead. All you need to do is prompt. I can't wait until you're unemployable. No, that's impossible. Yeah. All right. But you got a lot of impressions on this. Very nice. But I saw one tweet about a message you got about how like you're kind of like giving a voice to people who echo the same frustrations that a lot of like devs are afraid to share. Because one, like if you do echo that sentiment, your chances of getting hired is low. Like there are people who, there was this one tweet that happened 1 month ago about a girl who said that she reads the code, and nowhere in the interview process did she mention like use of LLMs, and that was a deal breaker to the employer. Isn't that insane? And that tweet kind of triggered the whole, like, all the influencers talking about the debate versus do we have to read code or do we not read code. And then Theo also, he did admit it was rage bait. When I tuned into his stream and he was explaining, he was like, it was rage bait. There's a lot more nuance to what I said. Yeah, that's what started Max Wayne. It was like one girl's tweet about like how she got rejected. Yeah, this is the one. Well, apparently, start up and sit down. You don't speak for us software engineers. We're apparently talking to, and someone messaged Arun about how he kind of gave them, like, voiced, echoed their frustration. Wanted to say thanks for speaking up about not all Swedes being AI proponents or having had the same glowing experiences with AI. I've seen it be pushed in areas it makes no sense for the things it's actually good at. Limited context windows means generation of poor, more breaking code in larger code bases, repetition, regressions, increased with project size. I spent months massaging a vibe coded API by a Swede turned project member into something that could actually be deployed on staging site with pipelines and fought inadequate documentation and breaking regression on every bug fix. The tech enables incompetence and gives manager more ability to extract value from less workers. We poison our own well of juniors. Yeah, that's the big. This is like one of the bigger points that I'm worried about. It's like, how are we going to get juniors in the field if like there's no budget going towards them? Like, who's going to take the torch? And future SW Swedes by creating tech that enables them to code without learning what to look out for when engineering. Companies buying into third-party LLM tech board a ship that's going to sink with rising token costs. Can't say a word counter about it in public, professional environments, or social media without getting dogpiled or risking your hireability. Yeah. Thanks for speaking about it. You can't even complain about this in LinkedIn because all of LinkedIn is like LLM generated thought leadership. No matter how much people try to jump down your throat for those takes, just wanted to reaffirm that you are correct, that not all Swedes love LLMs and are frustrated by them in varying ways, both through usage or proximity. Appreciate the willingness to speak to that frustration. The other thing is a lot of like people who have the ability to make the final call in hiring decision are somewhat invested in the hype, right? And they really want this to work. They really want revenue to happen. So if they see a negative if they see an anti-AI take, they'll either not engage with it so that like there's no impressions going their way, or they'll like shut it down. Increase profit, that's, yeah. And like they've bought into the snake oil, right? There's so many, like, yeah, we see the YC companies all putting their money into AI products, none of them making revenue. There are also smaller companies that are just adding the AI keyword and paying a bunch of money to either like a frontier provider like Anthropic or a Chinese provider like Kimi or DeepSeek to power whatever product, right? So like if you're a tourism website, you're adding, and I kind of fell into this trap until I realized it's not really useful. You can hard code all of these conversation workflows. They've put money into, powering whatever they have with AI in it. God forget for Theo or Prime goes over these tweets. Theo will go for the rage bait, right? He I don't know. Prime doesn't really like negative energy coming his way, so I'll he'll approach it with a little bit more grace, or unless he's being silly. do we reach to the point where that there is AI assistant for casino app? But Prime's sentiment towards it changed a lot recently. He's been like he wants to do like manual coding, but he's been really enjoying vibe coding after like 2 years of like, how do I do this? Why is it not working? Yeah. But like he makes it pretty clear on stream that when he was very like skeptical, but he doesn't want to, he still wants to experiment and see, right? He wants to use it and have a take that's in like, informed by his experience. So you're busy beefing with everyone over T3 apps. Yeah. It is all still an experiment. I have no issue. I work in security, so like you guys make your shitty apps. I'll have to like you guys need to hire people to keep them running. This this more money are going to come our way. Speaking of Jackie codes, guys, Jackie released her game. Where is it?
And that is the main thing. Don't think I'm just blathering out of foolishness. I understand what I'm saying.
If you guys can go give the game a wish list. Support your local Miami, almost Polish devastation that the LLM hype has had on open source communities. Tiny ones like Smalltalk. Yeah, so many slop PRs coming their way that they have to close it. FFmpeg is going the other direction, surprisingly, eh? They've been getting yo, Christopher, welcome. They've been getting credits from Anthropic. What the heck is a backport? What the heck is a backport? Taking a bug fix, security patch, or feature from newer version of software and applying it to an older stable version. What? Yeah, that's we share the same brain cell, hot dog flavor water. FFmpeg. But yeah, also if you guys can boost Jackie's tweet. Yeah. She put like her blood, sweat, and tears into that game. Oh, also, Arun is starting his coding stream arc when? On Friday? Where is that? I saw a tweet. This Sunday. Okay. after beefing with all of the LLM people, I guess now is as good a time as any to announce that I'll be adding coding streams to my streaming schedule. But this comment, you'd be playing into the stereotypes as the IT Indian guy, bruh. There's like no brown people in like, look, let's find a brown person in software and game dev. Let's find a brown person in software and game dev. It's all like VTubers, Spanish people, and white people. Yeah, and there are more trans folks than brown folks. Yeah, it's actually insane. Since how many trans friends I've made since I joined software and game dev, like Janet Ekar, Freshwater Fern, um, all the trans representation is in software and game dev. There's like no like we need more brown people here. Janet's trans, yes. You didn't know? What the heck? Lucas develops. Who dat? Wait, what the heck?
Should do it. Wait, damage.
Oh, I thought this. Well, look, it's Penguin.
Spec.
You were white with how do I look white? I don't even sound white. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, like I code switch so much. Like even if I do put on an accent, we don't read my dude. It's a meme, Aaron. It's a software engine, like software and game dev inside joke. Color temperatures Southeast Asian. I'm South Asian, not Southeast Asian. Wait, Janet says it on her profile? She didn't used to say it. Where? Somewhere.
Hello, Jack.
Okay.
How are you?
Yeah. But Janet's cool. If you want some cathartic raging at LLM people, you go to Janet's stream where she goes off on them lately. Janet has a wait here. She has a dedicated channel for glazing AI on her Discord. I'm like, Claude sold me Fent. Claude just killed the printer code and it's just people just like playfully glazing. All right. Where was I? So yeah. Back to future plans. So 1 year of saving, and that's kind of what I want to do because there's so much uncertainty, especially in the job market. If I take the Ireland route, I really want to be my own person. I want to have control over my own time. I'm not going to have to pay rent. There are like 6 bedrooms in that house in Sri Lanka. So I'm going to have a gym, a room that's going to be like my gym / workshop. So now I can do, not now, like in a year's time or a year and a bit's time, I can do Michael Reeves style, like tinkering with stuff type of streams, microcontroller programming, get back to my mechatronics, mechanical engineering roots. And I have friends that work that do a lot of microcontroller programming that work there as well, and I can bring them on and like geek out with them while I'm on stream. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, and the savings and the runway I'll have will keep me going for much longer, even when I start a business and use that my funds towards that business. Whereas if I use it in Ireland, like it'll dry up, and I won't be able to, like, I'll have to live very conservatively. And because I'll have the time to myself, I can travel more. I can visit my friends and family, like in UK, Canada, US. I can go see Hot Dog Flare Water. He can show me around Norway. He can show me the fjords. I can't wait to see all of the fjords. Bro, I don't know. It's crazy how I don't know like hot dog, what you look like, Hot Dog Flare Water. I don't even know what you sound like. Handsome Giga Chad? You're already imagining handsome Giga Chad. So what do you guys want to do? Hot Dog Flare Water, you want to play some League? Hot Dog? In my mind, he looks like Haaland. Erling Haaland. This is what Hot Dog Flare Water looks like. He looks like Leak. He looks like this. He looks like that Leak. Bro, you know, have you guys seen those tweets that, especially, like, I think there was a tweet sometime last. Oh, Hayden tweeted it. One of my moots, and it popped off. One of my Canadian moots, Hayden. Yeah. Where is it? Yo. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bro, he tweets us a lot. Maybe I search generated. Or haven't seen. Damn it. AI. Oh yeah, haven't seen any AI images in a while. Right? And it's like the plane. The survivorship bias meme. Yo, what up, Lynn? Welcome in. Good to see you. So I was browsing Instagram. I was like, holy moly, Erling Haaland has a really hot girlfriend. Nor there's this. There is this lady posting images on Instagram with Erling Haaland. I was like, holy moly, this is Erling Haaland's girlfriend. There's so many pictures of her and Erling Haaland. I fell for it, guys. I believed this for like 2 days. 2 days. And I told Bedro, and then Bedro is like, "What do you mean? That just looks like an." I, I I told him like Erling Haaland's GF is really hot, and then Boo baited, yeah, and he looked her up and like that looks like any average woman. I was like, "What? Are you crazy?" And then I looked up Erling girlfriend. And I was lied to. But she is also pretty. It's just that I can't believe I believe that bullshit. I'm a monk. Right. Gaming, I can't code today, bruh. I'm still like not fully there. I need to get my streamer legs back. What have you guys been up to? What have you been up to, Nashie, dude? How's work been? How's life been? Shall we try League Classic? I haven't tried it yet. Yo, Ryan! Ryan, I noticed you this time. Hello, welcome in. I moved Kick Chat to the right so I can pay attention. You've been begging me to play League for... Bro, you've never begged me to play League. Making tools that can make your work for you? Nice. Stop League to come on here? Nice. Era Mayhem. Bruh, I don't know how I feel about Mayhem. I'll play if friends are playing. I want to visit League Classic and see how it did it stand the test of time. Rough life has been oof. Sorry to hear it, man. Lynn, I was just at the start of the stream, I was explaining I've kind of dropped the Ireland plan. I was going to save up for another year and start my own security practice instead. I kind of did the math, the number, market analysis, looked at the competitors, look at what the regulatory scene will be like in Sri Lanka. And the demand for it is real. There's a lot of brain drain, a lot of talent leaving the country, and a lot of talent that can't afford to leave the country that will be looking for jobs. Was I always bald, or did I just take off the hat? I trimmed my hair yesterday. Running time, out of time, working in tech. Yeah. But if you have experience starting your own practice, right? And you know exactly like that a lot of people try to start a business without having done the time. But like if you worked in enterprise for a bit, you can see the pain points. You can come up with solutions, and you can gatekeep it from your current employer and then like sell it to the market. Haven't joined in a while. You've been working. You're doing concrete for a huge data center. What the heck? They put us in a hotel for a week at a time. Bro, don't apologize. You have a life. You know, I'd rather you live your life. Like I appreciate it when you guys come and hang out. But I want you guys to have good lives. I don't think it'll be many years till someone makes tools that can take over your work. Nice. When you what now? When you have lives, Nightshade dude. When you have stuff to do with your life. I mean, I appreciate it when you come and hang out. Oh, you don't think it'll be many years? Oh. By that time, you'll figure something out, Lynn. and figure something out. But for now, make the dough, save up, and when the opportunity hits, you'll be enlightened and you'll find another solution to build, right? You went from not having a life to not having a life at work. Oh no. Doing this job you're currently makes you want to get into tech for a job. Bro, tech is very uncertain as well. Right? Uncertain. But the cool thing, it depends, right? Where I'm working, there's no remote work culture. And I need to go to the office today. Like when I'm thinking, right, when I'm in the zone, when I'm thinking and I'm like brainstorming, I need to pace around. I need to walk. My supervisor, my direct manager, called me into his office and he said, "I got five." He's like, people come from different cultures, different things bother them. It doesn't bother me. Like, you do your thing, but I received 5 complaints about you pacing in the office, and they're saying they can't focus because I'm pacing in the office. So like, if you really have to pace, try like going to like the lounge or like to the parking lot. I'm like, okay, bruh. And the other, I grew a belly, Ryan, working in the office the past 2 years. When I was working remote, I took a lot of walks. I did like, I had like a home gym and I did reps at the house. So like, if you do score a remote job, it's a blessing. All right, let's check out League Classic. So, if I do League, does it automatically change? Did I set that up? Yeah. I know I haven't switched because I wouldn't get the exercise if you didn't. It's the same. You're also dying. Yeah, and load up normal League. You have it all? Okay, nice. You're based in the US, right, Ryan? Let's click play like normal. Bro, I want to try out Classic though. In Chicago. Okay. I haven't cashed out my loot. Let's see what's there in a hot minute. Or we have a bunch of capsules. Meal. You need to make your own business based on your own intelligence being artificial. Anyone want to buy 3/4 for $1, highly profitable compared to Nth? There's this one guy on but I want to see if I can get to meet him when I'm in New York City. He's a friend of Kevin as well, Kevin Norton Jr., and I will definitely be hanging out with Kevin. What's his name again? Varun. The Varun Rana. Let me pause the music for a bit. Bro, I'm in EU West. I would invite you, but we're not in the same region. 2 AI chicks. Oh, this is a funny one as well. But the one I wanted to show you is this. He does a lot of tech skits.
End of day.
How'd you ask Claude that so fast?
I actually used Claude in my head.
No way.
Yep.
What's 64 plus 78?
142.
So do you have like a Neuralink?
No, I trained a model in my head.
How'd you train it?
I just consumed a lot of media, a lot of books into my training set.
Can you show me how to do that?
Oh, yeah, totally. So here, look, it's like carry the 142. Look at that. Do you want to try it?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
Is your first
Era
time holding a
Mayhem,
phone,
alright.
or-
Don't
Oh,
start
it's
yet,
like you're
Dr. Evan.
hallucinating. Okay. Okay. We missed the paper. You did it.
Alberta
Yeah.
is really funny as well, yeah.
You are AI. Yeah. No.
You are
that's right.
What does EOD mean?
End of day.
How'd you ask Claude that so fast?
Actually,
Alberta has been killing it,
No
bro.
way.
Yep.
What's 64?
Look at, she's at like 300k followers on Instagram. All like tech related funnies. This is really funny as well.
Here. I
Wait,
got
let
us
me
a
restart
room,
it.
baby. So excited you're here. I got us a room, baby. You must be so smart.
I mean, I did do a lot of leak code hard.
Fuck, you made me reject the game. Will I be able? Okay. This girl, Rachel, she's so pretty. God damn it. And she's very funny. Her Instagram's really funny too. Like her sense of humor is my
First round
type.
interview with Prakash. Good luck.
Hey.
So, how's your day going? I hate you. Okay.
So excited you're here. I
All right. Oh, this is also very good.
And I'm addicted to LinkedIn. Sometimes I exit LinkedIn.
God damn it.
My name is Pranav, and I'm addicted to LinkedIn. Sometimes I exit LinkedIn just to open up LinkedIn. I felt the addiction was going too far when one day I noticed that I only had 7 new notifications and 1 new
Nico
connection
Breyer.
request. 7? Hey, what the
Is there anyone I know how to play here?
Most of the time, I just log in to look
Hosea.
at my own profile and just appreciate my own career trajectory.
There's
and
no
just
sun, I'm sad.
Feel better about it. I mean, it's so addicting.
First thing you see
I'm
on his
just so
page is him. Oh shit!
successful.
I have
I mean, I
3
have
MS
no
ping on
career
East.
gaps.
Ooh, damn,
I mean,
that's good.
sometimes
Played
I
with a
put
lot
in
of
a new
Riot
title
members
on
the
my
other day, and your
profile,
ping hit
like
2.
Senior
What the
product
heck?
manager, just to feel something. Like I'm really making an impact on the bottom line. I would say my LinkedIn sobriety journey has been quite successful so far, and I've moved on to much healthier coping mechanisms, such as Zins. My name is Pranav, and
But yeah, I really like his. If I get the chance, he lives in NYC. If I get the chance to meet him, that would be really cool. Back to basics. Increased ability damage, shielding, and haste. Oh, music. Deadly plumage. Take these deadly plumage against your chin. Guard your target with nails. Nails. Cast your ultimate makes you invulnerable for a short duration. My ultimate already does that. Interesting. Okay. Let's do back to basics. Oh no 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 no! Buy items.
Please buy something. This stuff is heavy. Here come the minions.
I know I'm being price gouged, but I'll splurge. The sky is getting the real. We need to we know they're coming.
But yeah, the whole that business thing and planning it. I'm gonna spend next year like planning and making sure that like I can execute well. What the heck? Nico stole both. Nice, I got it.
Clear my way. Bottom is our ear. Like that?
Slain an enemy.
Game's too loud. But yeah, it excites me. It makes me like feel like my life has purpose again. And I can build something, my little baby. Oh, I'm gonna go to Sri Lanka in February. After like so. Yo, Theo, little League of Legends. Yeah, welcome in, Theo. Good to see you. Yeah, I've been away for a bit. Yeah, I was saying earlier in chat, like on stream, about how I want to start my own security service provider in Sri Lanka. Like I've been working with MSSPs for a bit before I joined my current company, and I pretty much built the SOC. Yes, chat is aware we didn't damn. Yeah. I was relating to my American peers who had the lettuce bug. I had like 2 pee holes for like a couple days. So that took a lot out of me. And since with my current organization, I've been doing a lot of compliance work as well. And data sovereignty stuff, personal data protection laws, passing the audit for that. And this is all in the Gulf in Saudi Arabia. But the country of my passport, Sri Lanka, and I've never lived in Sri Lanka. Like my whole life I've been on visas, right? Even now I'm on a work visa, and my ability to stay in the country is on work visa. But I want to own my time again. So I was planning on saving one. Like my initial plan was to try to like immigrate to Ireland, but that would require that I get a job after and like reside in the country a couple years before I get citizenship. And I would still have to answer to someone. And the runway that I'd have saved would just like be eaten up so quickly, whereas the money that I make here can go very long way in a country like Sri Lanka, where the cost of living is much lower. I mean, like the money that people make in Sri Lanka is not much, so like the cost of living needs to match. But for someone that's making money out of the country, I can do a lot with it. And the state of like security service providers is pretty much non-existent. It's just the big telecom companies that provide security services. And next year they're going to be enforcing like Sri Lanka's version of the Personal Data Protection Act. And there are other like acts in the works that will probably be in effect soon, but it's just like the first step. Yo, what up, Nil Pointer? Welcome. My pussy is doing good. Wait, where is that? He's out of beef right now. But a lot of companies are going to be investing in cybersecurity, and all of that demand is going to be eaten up by the telcos. And it'll get to a point where like there's no supply of cybersecurity talent, and like the telcos will be able to raise the prices and charge higher premiums, and companies have no option but to like give in, right? Because they need to be compliant or they'll get fined. So I can easily undercut big telco. So yeah, I've been planning it. Like, I've had concepts of a plan for a while. I've even tweeted out a couple years ago I want to start my own MSSP, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and then I dropped that plan. I was like, no, not feasible. But I guess like things lined up a different time. And now I actually have experience building a sock all by myself from the ground up. And I've done governance, risk and compliance work. How are you chatting and putting bedrow emotes and playing? How many times have you died out of flare water? And I've died 0 times. I probably will need to die though to buy items. How you been though, Theo?
Your ally has slain an enemy. Your ally has slain an enemy.
It is a flex. You try not dying 0 times. Died 8 times, you bitch. So much cope. No, I died. You jinxed me. Alright, now I can buy stuff. Shoot a missile at additional target. Reduce damage and applying on-hit effects. I'll take that. Gain 50 attack range. 20 damage.
I wasn't finished with these fools yet.
Gain percent cooldown and convert all your attack speed into ability haste. I'll take the range. And then let's buy some items. Collector. This is crit amp. Yeah. Gearing up for the next engagement. Nice. Guys, do me a favor and click the follow button on Theo. Good vibes. Security expert, pen testing expert. He does a lot of like hands-on learning on Hack the Box. Yeah, dad vibes. Cool dad vibes though.
Victors are the sole authors of this. Right ally. That was too easy. So much fun.
Hey! Mr. Royal Kess blesses us with his, graces us with his presence. How are you, Kess? We have actual royalty in the chat. How are you, buddy? How you been? New addiction. Wait, Kess, when you joined my channel, I was streaming League at the time. Do you not remember? I think you joined like during a Code Girl raid, I believe. I was streaming League at the time. This is before I started doing coding streams. But no, it's not an addiction. I haven't gamed over the past 4 days. Or streamed. I'm kidding, you saw our previous 3 league streams. Wait, previous? Yeah. 4 days long, kinda long time. Yeah. Bruh. Yeah. I'm sorry, Neil Planner.
Your ally has slain an enemy.
You can keep up with me.
I like each day I wanted to, but I didn't even realize that I was like that sick. And at the same time, like I had so much tension. One, my UK visa process. No ball kill! Hell yeah.
Wanna try?
Did you see that? Did you see that? Thought of flavor water? One was recently and you talked to just staring. Damn.
If our existence is
Oh yeah. I watched the first, like, okay, there's multiple things that like made me feel that way. The way that like not up for streaming is one, dealing with the UK visa, like was kind of stressing me out. But the appointment was pretty chill. Like it took less than 5 minutes. They pretty much just took my fingerprint and a picture of me and then let me go. Crit stacking, crit amp. What is crit stacking? Life.
death was nice and peaceful.
We can take life steal.
Hook me up with that magical creature discount.
What is this dagger? Can I sell it? Do I need it? I don't need it now, right?
Ally has been slain.
Does it build into something useful?
Feed in the fishes.
Yeah, I'll just take the bloodthirst with that. Where undo.
Who do they
There.
think they are? Your ally shut down an enemy.
Yeah. The UK transitioned to an e-visa, so I didn't have to submit my passport or anything.
Ally has been slain.
Varus hates me for some reason. What the heck? Why couldn't I use my alt? Tell him he sucks, bruh. I'm bipolar. If I get involved, I'll ruin the rest of my day. My week.
Been slain. Enemy double. Your ally
Where?
slain an enemy.
I'll be like, OMG, I love Farmville. But they needed my travel history, proof of funds, so like I gave them my 6 months bank statement. What else did they ask for? What else did they ask for? Oh, employment letter and proof of my current residency. They self-harm? What the heck?
Chaos is the preferred state of nature.
And Zeno, how you been? How you been playing that train game? And how's the progress with Final Fantasy VI?
Your ally has been slain. Shut down. Your ally has slain an enemy. You have slain an enemy.
I warned you. Ah, my fault.
No! On to 8. Nice. Not been doing the training. Beat Final Fantasy. Nice. How many fantasies to satisfy more? How many more fantasies do you want satisfied? Attack damage. Ability haste. Let's take the ability haste. This is not built into anything I want. Alright, just sell it then.
Allies decorate the seabed. Your ally has slain an enemy.
Maybe 7 of so more fantasies. Nice. Damn, got a whole bucket list. Back you. What are you saying? What's going on? Send me a DM. You suck,
Your ally
Varus.
has slain an enemy. Killing spree.
No, let me think of something else.
Before humans tamed all that wild cataclysmic magic. Follows me everywhere I go.
Hey, Atlas. What do you want? Where are you going?
Twice the bounty. Your allies lost his
No!
emerald.
Fuck!
That's 2 of yours down. Haste. See if
No
they
more
learn
cat
their
camp.
lesson.
Yo, Shader Theory! Hello, Shader Theory. Hi, cutie. How you doing?
That was a nice vacation from the team.
Still kicking. Hell yeah.
Good can last, I suppose.
How are your boat? Are you still working on building your boat? What toxic side? I'm just all whimsical. I'm full of joy and whimsy. Oh, what the heck? What the heck was that?
Enemy
The freak. Alright.
Your ally is unstoppable. Your
The
ally
Vampiric
has been
Scepter.
slain.
What else does it build into? Okay. Blade of the Ruined King. Anti-tank. Let's get that. Thinks he cannot fund your boat dream fully, so he's encouraging you to make a game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Your ally found friends.
best to like if it relies on funding, you're better off like working on something that doesn't take a lot of capital. Sounds good. But how is the game going? Sargasso? The heck is a Sargasso? Bow, 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 bow. Oh man, you're so close to dying there. Why can't I use my ult? Why it's stopping me?
Your ally has slain an enemy. Your mate's feeding the fishes. Now that's a worthy crewmate.
Early days are
Was the moonshot part? What? I hope you're well, Shader. Have you been streaming again? Yeah. Magic penetration, attack damage, ability power, like that.
Ally has slain an enemy.
Ocean Gatecraft, Great Lake Gate. Bro, the memes that came out of Ocean, that was it called Ocean Gate? What was the submarine that turned into dust? No, we're not surrendering.
death was nice and peaceful. Thanks for ruining
Your
it.
ally has slain an enemy. Your ally has slain an enemy.
What's with Neil Ponder around? What's Neil Ponder been up to? Bruh. Like 4 days and like a lot. Know what's been going on with you guys? Like I missed out on a lot. I don't know if like Neil Ponder is the father now. I don't know if Hot Dog Flavor Water has gone on his date yet. Speaking of, did you go on your date yet, Hot Dog Flavor Water? Not that soon? Bruh. You know, wait, what happened to your date? No, did he get called off? No, Hot Dog Flavor did. Who called it off? Was it the girl? Playing Clankusi with my sensitive info. Clankusi is dead. I trained my own brain. I trained my own brain with the sensitive info now. But also Twitch runs an LLM against all of our streams anyways, so like whatever you share, Twitch knows all. They're gonna what was it? They're gonna feed all of the streams into AI for some marketing thing, I think. I don't know. Wait, I can pull up the tweet about it.
Your ally has been slain.
I don't know. But it just like doesn't make sense. Like Twitch complains about not making revenue. They're like making a loss on all of these streamers with 0 viewers. Because you can stream to Twitch for free, right? You're not paying for it. And the infrastructure that like runs to keep your screens running
Another just started.
is expensive. Twitter kind of makes more sense because if you want to stream on Twitter, you need to pay for it. You need to be a paying subscriber. When we kick W2 and LLM, do we make money then? Didn't share anything anymore? Alright. I'm just gonna take it as there are exclusive Twitter streamers. No, there are no exclusive, but people multi-stream to Twitter. Wait, I'm wrong. There are people who exclusively stream to Twitter, yes. There are people who've only built followings by tweeting,
An enemy has been slain.
and they don't have like
This time I'm gonna catch something.
reach elsewhere, so they just stream to Twitter.
Your allies decorating the
Increase my health. Increase my health. Attack speed.
ally has been slain. Eyes never snap. And the big one.
Must be out of touch, full of drama. It's just that Twitch chat doesn't have the same. Like, it's only the culture that you see in Twitch chat is cannot really be replicated anywhere, or I don't see it anywhere else. So like, even YouTube chatters are so pedantic, they don't understand when you're trolling. Twitch chat, we all share a single brain cell. Yeah, no, don't really complain about that. Yeah, no, we're happy with League chat being very sad. Surprisingly though, I was watching Antonia, who is a League streamer. She tried Counter-Strike. For like, she was doing a collab with the Counter-Strike streamer. And you know how Counter-Strike has voice chat?
Your ally has been
And she was dealing with the toxicity that comes with playing Counter-Strike.
Tiny skulls.
And then she was asking the streamer like, bro, is this what you deal with? Playing this game every day? She's like, yeah, I'm kind of like immune to it at this point. But imagine people used voice chat on League.
Magic is not some river that
Imagine a world
it is a churning sea that goes where it pleases.
where I can like silly bait the teammates over voice. Sounds good, Nilpana. So hot dog flavor water, either his date didn't go well, or she stood him up, or she cancelled it. One of the above. I'm too busy flaming you on stream to be flaming you on League chat.
slain.
So you're doing it. Alright, sure, buddy. Did you get another match? Is the Tinder premium subscription worth it? Hell yeah.
I always wanted to be buried and resurrected.
Alright. I just still don't understand why I cannot use my ult. Why is the ult grayed out?
Your ally has been slain.
I'm overcome.
I'd like to see that again.
Thanks for the dance.
Okay, time to end this.
Your allies decorating the field.
Well, they tried to stop me.
My augment doesn't allow me to.
Shut down.
That's stupid. And this bird you cannot change. Why do I have so many hats? Lenny's just like looking at the mess. The burning trash. God damn it.
Taste.
Oh wait, each of these augments are a hat? What the heck, I'm learning so much. Yeah.
Ally has slain an
Lord, I can't change.
pest.
Want to fly? Free bird, yeah. Damn. So this is why it looks like I wear many different hats when someone says I wear many different hats.
Everything's got an end. Your ally shut down an enemy. You have slain an enemy.
Alright, time to end it. No! Let's increase the health.
An enemy's on a killing spree.
Damn, this is a long ass game. And it's our first game, right? What the heck? Did I spend like the first hour and 20 minutes of the stream like dilly-dallying?
Enemy rampage.
Time flew. Skip manic penetration. Yes, alright.
Ooh, I wasn't finished with these freaks yet.
Bro, we should have ended it. It's looking risky. Oh, nice. Oh, they hit us with a GG. Were they gonna end?
If they learn their lesson. 2 men overboard.
Bro, I saved our asses. I carried us. Oh, did they surrender? Oh no, we ended. Nice. What a fun and whimsical game. There's no one got angry at each other. All teamwork. Easy, yeah. It's okay. It was too waboo. Alright. Wanna go for another? Can I go pee though? I wanna go pee. I wanna go pee and I'll be right back. Oh, also, now heading to bed. Okay, then I'll play draft. Oh yeah, it's 11. I'll play one draft and call it. Mods can now do this when I go pee. Is the ad over? Yeah, VIPs can run it too. Defias, do you want to be a mod or are you happy being VIP? Okay, got you. Just trolling. Yeah, no, but VIPs have perm. Like, let's see what are the VIP perms. I think VIPs can run ads. Yeah, you guys can skip songs too. The only person that abused it when a good song is playing, though, is Sergeant Pepper. Sergeant Pepper, and I do not understand his taste in music. Yeah. Oop, new hire? No, new candidate rejected, which I understand. Who the heck is Verver Pearl and Reckless Racer? Do you want to play a game or do I want to? New slave. Yeah. Guys, Defias is gonna do an epic stream on Friday. Let's open his. I'm just gonna chill. I'm not really feeling like doing more gaming. When you type at Anthropic, you just go to this guy's profile. Defias diffuser. Defias, what the heck? Yeah, a chaotic cozy game devathon starts this weekend. Friday 9 a.m. for 72 hours straight. He'll be building a game. And very chill vibes. Very very good taste in music. And he's gonna build a game. And I think he's giving us the opportunity to harass him and play loud ass sounds. Yeah. Dude, your system, do I invest in? I used to. I might. Yo! Sincerely, versimile, dude, welcome in. I used to. I also used to dabble in crypto. Right? I margin traded. I margin traded this spike, right? I margin traded from 0.02 to all the way to like 3 plus, and I was like the wealthiest I've ever been, and I was like 19 at the time. The most money I've ever seen. How much margin? I kept 2.5xing, and as the value rose, whatever surplus I kept putting back in. I kept 2.5xing, 2.5xing. And like ungodly amount of money for someone that was 19. I was like, hell yeah. I was like a millionaire for like 4 days. And then I got wrecked. No, I'm serious. Did I win on CSGO roulette? No. I've never tried that. I never like bro. I don't even want to get into it, but I made a lot of money. I did cash out and bought myself some some stuff. I bought myself some gear, a new laptop, paid off a semester of tuition. And then I thought, like, I can just like leave it. I don't need more. And then the next day, like, bro, these are once in like when you keep winning so much, you forget that you can lose. Right? Like winning day after day, you forget that you can lose. And I was like winning for like a month straight. And then it went back down. So the margin position that was there. I think there's a way for me to find the peak. Well, let me see. Wait. Oh, I have my login. Yeah. So I this is gonna dox me anyway. No. Okay. So I had this tracking thing hooked up to my exchange. I don't know why it says negative. I think it's kind of desynchronized. Let's see, max. How do I? What? But you see this peak here? This is all ripple and stellar lumens. This was like when I was 19, Lynn. But I'm not negative fund coupons. But I'm not dabbling in the stock market now. There was a time I was putting my money into index funds because I didn't want to deal with like individual stock picking. So I put my money into index funds, and then I quit my job, and then I ate through my savings, and I had like $5,000 in the market. I put in like 4,500 and it went up to 5,000. It was all in a tax-free savings account, so I could withdraw it without withdraw it without having to pay taxes on them. And then I lived off that for a bit. And now, because like I want to support like my brother and sister and parents and pay off their stuff, I think I'm going to hold off on individual investing and put my money into fixed deposits instead until I'll be comfortable, like, because I know like I need the money within like a year or two, right? Or I want to use the money. If I know I'm going to like put this money and I'm saving it for like 20 years, 30 years down the road, like then I'm fine with like, but right now the money I'm making, I need to use it now, or like within a 3-year time frame. So I'm not interested in putting it in the stock market anymore. Individual stocks with money that would have otherwise gone to gains or alcohol. Oh, that's good. That's a good way to approach it. Maybe I should like at least start small. We'll see. We'll start small again. Let it compound. But then like starting small with index is not going to do much. But starting small with like stock picking can do a lot. So if I think about, but I'd have to like spend time looking through the market, reading like financials, reading the news, seeing if something's going to like do well later on. Bro, SanDisk, did you guys see SanDisk stock? SanDisk is so well. Oh, speaking of ads, we were talking about ads earlier. And Lynn was saying you'd run 58 minutes of ads. There's a streamer called The Stock Guy. Dude, he's so funny. The stay-at-home boyfriends, husbands are on the rise in the US as women now hold more payroll jobs than men in 2026. Born too late to buy home on a single income, born too soon to be a sugar baby. Fuck my life. um, but yeah, he's not like those, creator guru types. He really advocates for like approaching it safely, going into indexes, but he also like uses a small amount of funds to play around, and he does it live on stream. When he raids into someone's channel, right, and he usually raids like a zero viewer, someone like every stream, some random pick. All of the chatters will be like, run the ads or monetize us. Monetize us. So, and Jackie got raided by Stocky once, and she's like, bro, the money that you make from like a Stocky raid by running the ads right after is like $50-$60. It's not bad. Not a bad deal. Anything solid? Yeah, SanDisk, look at how well they did over the past 6 months. From 500, let's say year to date, from 275 on the 2nd of January, they reached their peak, 1900. So 1000% up year to date. They did better than Micron. But I think all of this is just going to keep going as long as like they're building the hyperscalers. The moment they decide we're not putting more capex, we're not putting more money into capex. Yeah, we'll see. But they also like they're not making revenue, right? I don't know how they're going to keep going with it. They're not making revenue off of they're just doing funding rounds, multiple funding rounds. The subscriptions are subsidized because like when you go pay as you go, you're getting more realistic like estimate of how much it costs for them to run the models. Anthropic and OpenAI did say early on, like maybe a year ago, that one way of making revenue would be by adding advertisements, right? But I don't understand how ads would work in like a chat box interface. It'll be too invasive to like indirectly include an ad in the middle of like your chat history. Like with Twitch or YouTube, it makes sense, right? You just have an ad playing inside. Like imagine you open like Claude and you see a banner ad. I don't know how it's gonna work. And a lot of people are using it on the CLI. So then you get ads on your TUI. I don't know. But Facebook's doing it well. Facebook and Google. Because based on, they're just using LLMs to like rank search history, right? And I guess they can pay like either way, like people pay Google to get their rank up there. And Facebook can take user behavior and based on like what they like. And they're already doing it. They did it before LLMs. I guess LLMs can enhance it in some way. The non-determinate, speaking of your mental health, would you like to buy some quartz crystals? That's hilarious. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to call it. I didn't get to nap today. Short stream. I'm happy. I got to like hang out and bring my streamer legs back in action. You do 2 more hours so you don't fall asleep. Bruh. Bruh. I know who we can raid. We'll raid another dev. A friend. You can fall asleep to Bash Bunny. She's good vibes. She's a friend. I think she's doing a co-working stream. But yeah, I just didn't want to push it too hard because I didn't nap. I'm still like nursing my 2 pee holes. But yeah, I need to get my streamer legs back. Thanks for hanging, Defias. Excited to see your stream. On Friday, Lynn. Cheers, buddy. Who else is there? We have Zeno. Thank you for coming by. Good night, Hot Dog Flavor Water, and everybody else. Thanks for coming by. We are gonna raid Bash Bunny. What do we say? All right, let's just say happy birthday, Bash. Happy birthday, Bash. And then everyone is gonna wish her a happy birthday. Thank you all. And Mr. What's the Million Dude,